What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be targeting Maestro. So this is going to be the best counters for Maestro, in my opinion. So we have 8 different champions here. And we are starting with Werewolf. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to showcase Werewolf because I thought he wasn't going to be like close to the others. But he's actually like very decent. Like against this guy, which is a rank 3 versus a rank 3. I want to go for like a special or 2 special 2s. And obviously the second special 2 is going to do more damage because it has I will have the 10 charges by then. But the first one isn't going to do too much, but it still has those ruptures taking. And now we're going to throw our relic and we're going to bait our special 2 so we can actually use our curse or our power gain. Somehow I got it like very quickly, I don't know how. But yeah, throw the special 2. This does massive damage based on the amounts of buffs, and because we entered the curse, it does a lot more damage. So yeah, that's pretty decent, honestly. Like, I think it was like 50 seconds, 52 seconds, and 95% health. That's honestly, like for Wolf, it's actually really nice. And this can actually change depending if it's like full moon or anything. But now it wasn't. Here we have Juggernaut, and this guy, man. I mean, you already know it's gonna be the fastest one. This fight, at least, you know, it's not the easiest. You can mess it up. It's not like tough to do, but there is a chance you mess it up. Like if you don't have a stagger when he's getting the glancing, you're just gonna mess up. But honestly, man, like this guy is just such a cheat code. No one is just faster than him. It's so stupid, man. Like even the health, 100% health, and then like 24 seconds. Yeah, you already know this is going to be the best counter for sure. But yeah, definitely not the safest. Like there are things that can happen that can mess you up. Moving to Kushala. Kushala, honestly, very good too. She's basically immune to glancing with her ability accuracy. And you just want to go for soul barbs in this fight because, you know, he is immune to incinerate. And yeah, it doesn't matter here that he's got the glancing up because we just still place those inflamed, get some power gain, and it allows us to go for another special 2. Usually you can have 2 soul barbs. We got lucky here to get the passive one, the first one, which does more damage, so that's pretty nice. And very strong. 35 seconds, 99% health. That's really nice. Moving on to the next champion, which is Shathra. So one thing about this fight is that, you know, here there's no limber, because I'm not fighting someone's Maestro, it's just in a quest. So you might not be able to heavy charge too much if you fight him in BGs, but it's not that big of a deal. So we're gonna go for the special 1, get those eggs, and then we're going to try and power steal him as much as possible. I didn't want him to throw the special 2 there, but it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, at this point we're gonna go for our first special 2 once we relic here, and this is gonna apply lots of vulnerabilities. 26, that's very nice. We even get some from the Sig right there, and then one more heavy into the special 2 is gonna do it. Fairly quick too, man. Like everyone is just very quick. 39 seconds, 95% health. Very decent. Now, this is going to be Spiral. She is basically immune to glancing as well. She can still apply those ruptures even if the opponent is glancing. And yeah, she just, honestly, man, like I feel like she's pretty underrated. Like you would think she's not gonna do this fight really well, but she does. There's no additional power gain where she, you know, gets crazy power steal. This is just Spiral versus Maestro. Nothing too special for Spiral, because if you know Spiral, she is insane when the opponent has a power gain buff. Like that's when she goes crazy. But as you can see, we can still apply those ruptures, and then we're gonna throw our special 2. The more the ruptures, the more the damage. And this is gonna get some really good numbers here with the crits, and that is basically it. Very good, honestly. You would think she's not gonna do too well, but it was 46 seconds, 99% health. Pretty good. Now, this is going to be a funny fight. So the only reason I'm going to showcase 2 Chavez fights is because this one is just not realistic. It literally was like, I think it was my first attempt, or maybe my second. And dude, I mean, this is like as close as it gets to Juggernaut, I think. It's actually insane. So what I did here is I timed my knockdown with his pause. So his pause is just about to expire. And we're going to knock him down again but we did it before he goes to the glancing, so we can get like a little bit more damage on our basics, which is really nice. You can see those numbers. And now take a look at this. 56% health, dead. So he had 64% health before our special 2, because our first hit was a crit as well, and then we got all crits. I like, you know, this is probably not gonna happen. 31 seconds, bro, that's crazy. This is probably not gonna happen like in your battlegrounds match. Like, most likely you're gonna see this result, maybe a little bit better than this, but like, yeah, I had to showcase this fight one more time because, yeah, the champions that I guess rely on crits, they're just not as realistic. So yeah, just wanted to showcase that more time. So I'm gonna try to do the knockdown thing again, and boom. So you can only do that if you're very quick with the first heavy attack, the initial heavy attack. Like, if the opponent gives you that parry, the initial parry, you can get some more damage. So here I'm gonna go for the special 2, and we get no crits. You know, it's a big difference, right? It's a big difference. And all you have to do here is just build up another special 2. And what I like doing is, when I have 3 of my zones, if you try to heavy into the special 1, it's gonna count as glancing and you're not gonna get your power gain. So what I like to do is just back off and throw the special 1 without comboing it, because that way you're gonna get more power than you spend and you can get quicker to the special 2. That's what I like doing with Chavez, and the special 2 is going to do it. So the first one was 31 seconds, and this was a minute, man. Like, you see the difference is crazy. So Chavez is solid for Maestro, but again, she's kind of relying on those crits for sure. Now we have Isophyne. Isophyne is very nice if the opponent has buffs that she can nullify, and you will see why. Like, this guy doesn't have too many buffs, but he still has some buffs. So we want to do light anti combo so we can get more of our power gain. You can't see that because I am my face cam, but yeah, we get a lot of powers, a lot of our power. You should throw the special ones when you have 2 bars of power or more, because you get 2 vulnerabilities instead of 1. And I think I'm gonna go for 6 or 8. I think I'm gonna go for 8 vulnerabilities, which is the cap, because it doesn't matter here. I'm gonna throw a special 1 and I'm gonna get MD from those 2 buffs I'm going to nullify. So I'm basically getting more damage. And then we're gonna go for the relic into the special 2, and we're honestly gonna get a big overkill as well. Yeah, big overkill. 100% health though, pretty nice. And that was 50 seconds, not too bad. Now I believe this is the last one, I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think this is the last one. This is Purgatory. I would also think that Purgatory would not be able to like be as good as, like, you know, Kushala or Shathra, but she's actually very good. So here I'm going to like parry a lot of hits on the of his special, so you can get some power gain and also get to my 100 charges quicker, get some more damage. Purgatory can nullify the glancing, and she doesn't really care about it either, because you get your power gain from hitting the opponent, and you know that doesn't stop with the glancing. But again, you can even nullify it, which is great. You get some more MD, and this guy's basically dead from a special 2. Like, yeah, you get that relic, the Ghost Rider relic, and that Degen is gonna do some work. That's it. That's it for everyone. So yeah, obviously, you know, Juggernaut is the fastest one. He's just such a nuke, man. Like, I don't know how this guy is like allowed to be a 7-star. But even champions that you would think are not going to do well, like Spiral, Purgatory, or like Shathra, they actually do pretty well against Maestro. Like, we do have some really nice options for Maestro. I would say my least favorite is probably Chavez, because of, you know, she relying on crits. But yeah, other than Juggernaut, my favorite one is Kushala. I've just done this fight so many times, and you can just make him aggressive, stack those 2 soul barbs, and then he's just gonna start melting. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know who you're using for Maestro, and yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.